The 23rd Psalm is one of the most widely known scriptures in the Bible. It is memorized and repeated in all lands. It is the universal psalm, the chief psalm, the pearl of psalms. Psalm 23 verses 1 to 6. 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. 2. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, he leadeth me beside the still waters. 3. He restoreth my soul, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. 4. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff they comfort me. 5. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies, thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. 6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most cherished passages in the Bible, Psalm 23. Written by King David, this psalm is a beautiful expression of trust and confidence in God. Let's break it down verse by verse. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. David starts by comparing God to a shepherd, a figure responsible for guiding and caring for their sheep. By saying I shall not want, he means that with God as his shepherd, he lacks nothing essential. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. This imagery reflects peace and provision. Green pastures and still waters symbolize rest and sustenance, suggesting that God provides a place of tranquility and refreshment. He restores my soul. He leads me in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Here, David talks about spiritual renewal and guidance. God not only refreshes the soul but also directs believers towards righteous living, all for his glory. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. This verse acknowledges life's trials and dangers but reassures us of God's presence and protection. The rod and staff symbolize guidance and defense, providing comfort and security. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies, you anoint my head with oil, my cup overflows. Despite adversity, God blesses and honors his followers. The imagery of a feast and overflowing cup represents abundant blessings and favor. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. David concludes with a promise of divine goodness and mercy that will accompany him throughout his life, culminating in eternal fellowship with God. Psalm 23 is a powerful testament to God's care and guidance through every circumstance. It reassures us of his unwavering presence and abundant provision. Today, we're exploring the profound power of Psalm 23 and how it can influence our lives. This psalm is more than just a comforting passage, it's a source of strength and guidance that has touched countless lives. Let's delve into how it works its transformative magic. 1. Assurance and peace. Psalm 23 begins with a declaration that the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. This assurance of God's role as our shepherd provides profound peace. Knowing that God is guiding and providing for us can alleviate anxiety and fear, helping us to trust in his care through life's uncertainties. 2. Guidance and provision. The imagery of green pastures and still waters in verse 2 symbolizes not only physical sustenance but also spiritual renewal. When we face challenges, Psalm 23 reminds us that God leads us to places of rest and refreshment. This guidance helps us navigate through life's difficulties, assuring us that we are not alone. 3. Comfort in adversity. Verse 4 acknowledges that even in the darkest times, like the valley of the shadow of death, we need not fear because of God's presence. This powerful reassurance can provide immense comfort during personal trials and hardships, helping us maintain faith even when things seem bleak. Hope, and a deepened sense of connection to our faith. King David wrote the Psalms, including Psalm 23, for a variety of purposes, reflecting his personal experiences, faith, and emotions. Here's a detailed look into what was on David's mind, his faith, and his fears when he composed these Psalms. ****. 1. Purpose of writing Psalms. Expression of personal experience. David used the Psalms as a way to express his deep personal experiences, his joys, struggles, fears, and triumphs. They are a reflection of his intimate relationship with God. Worship and praise. Many psalms are written to praise and worship God, acknowledging His greatness and sovereignty. David often used them to honor God and declare His attributes. Seeking guidance and comfort. David's psalms frequently convey his quest for guidance, comfort, and reassurance in times of distress or uncertainty. *****. 2. What was on David's mind? Seeking divine guidance. David often faced challenging situations, from battles to personal betrayal. Psalm 23, for instance, illustrates his trust in God's guidance and provision amidst these trials. Expression of confidence. David's writings reflect his confidence in God's protection and faithfulness. He often contrasted his current difficulties with his faith in God's ultimate care and justice. Personal reflection. The Psalms reveal David's reflections on his own life, his role as king, and his relationship with God. Psalm 23, for example, conveys a serene trust in God's shepherding role. ***3. David's faith and fears. Faith. David had a deep and abiding faith in God's ability to provide, protect, and guide. His faith was evident in his confident declarations about God's care and the blessings He provides. Despite the adversities he faced, David remained steadfast in his belief that God was with him. Fears. David experienced fear and anxiety, particularly in the face of danger, personal sin, and the complexities of leadership. Psalm 23 acknowledges fear, like in the valley of the shadow of death, but underscores a reliance on God's protection to overcome these fears. Summary. David wrote the Psalms to articulate his personal experiences with God, provide worship and praise, and seek divine guidance and comfort. His writings reveal a profound faith in God's providence and protection, even as he faced fears and challenges. Through these Psalms, David communicated his trust in God's enduring presence and his ability to lead and care for him throughout life's trials. This context helps to understand the depth of Psalm 23 and the ways it resonates with believers seeking comfort and assurance in their own lives. Psalm 23 can be deeply impactful in our lives by providing reassurance, guidance, and a sense of divine presence. Here's how it works. Reassurance and comfort. The psalm offers comfort during challenging times. The imagery of God as a shepherd caring for his flock provides a sense of security and peace, reminding us that we are not alone even in difficult circumstances. Guidance and clarity. The psalm highlights God's role in leading us on the right paths. By trusting in this guidance, we can find direction and purpose in our lives, knowing that we are being led toward what is best for us. Rest and renewal. The psalm speaks of God providing rest and refreshing our souls. It encourages us to seek spiritual renewal and find peace in our relationship with God, helping us to recover from stress and find inner calm. Strength in adversity. The confidence expressed in facing the valley of the shadow of death can inspire us to confront our own fears and challenges with courage, knowing that divine protection is available even in the darkest times. Hope and assurance. The promise of God's goodness and mercy following us and dwelling with Him forever offers hope and a sense of eternal security, reinforcing the belief in a lasting, loving relationship with God. By reflecting on and internalizing the themes of Psalm 23, individuals can find solace, guidance, and strength, integrating these spiritual insights into their daily lives. The Bible provides numerous verses that describe how God is with us and protects us. Here's an exploration of how these themes are conveyed through various scriptures. God's presence. Joshua 1 verse 9, "Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." This verse assures us that God's presence accompanies us wherever we are, providing strength and courage. Isaiah 41 verse 10, "So do not fear, for I am with you, do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you, I will uphold you with my righteous right hand." This verse emphasizes that God is with us to provide strength and support in times of fear and difficulty. Protection. Psalm 121 verses 7 to 8, "The Lord will keep you from all harm, He will watch over your life, the Lord will watch over your coming and going both now and forevermore." This passage promises God's vigilant protection over our lives, safeguarding us in all aspects. 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 3, "But the Lord is faithful, and He will strengthen you and protect you from the evil one." This verse highlights God's protection against harm and evil influences, ensuring our safety and spiritual security. Guidance. Psalm 32 verse 8, I will instruct you and teach you in the way you should go, I will counsel you with my loving eye on you. This verse illustrates that God guides us through His wisdom and care, helping us navigate life's decisions. Proverbs 3 verses 5-6, Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding, in all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. This encourages trust in God's guidance, promising clear direction when we rely on Him. Comfort and assurance, Matthew 11 verse 28, Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Jesus offers comfort and rest to those who are struggling, providing emotional and spiritual relief. John 14 verse 27, Peace I leave with you, my peace I give you. I do not give to you as the world gives. Do not let your hearts be troubled and do not be afraid. Jesus promises a deep, enduring peace that surpasses worldly understanding, offering comfort in times of trouble. These verses collectively convey that God is continually present with us, offering guidance, protection, and comfort throughout our lives. They assure believers that God is actively involved in their well-being, providing a foundation of faith and security.